Now I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you probably got declined for that lender that you could have possibly got approved for, all because you probably just didn't know how that lender thinks. Number one, if you have high credit usage, most lenders are going to decline you for any type of credit card. So anytime you're trying to get credit card funding, or you want to get business or personal credit cards, the higher the usage you have on your credit, the harder that's going to be. So I recommend we do the stuff that we talked about in the previous videos, so that way you can put yourself in the best situation. Number two, if you're trying to get a large amount of money and you don't have the accurate income to accommodate that, most likely you're going to get declined. Okay, so if you're asking to get $200,000 or $300,000 in funding, but you make $50,000 a year, there's going to be an issue, because if they look at your expenses, it's not realistic for you to be able to afford that type of loan. Okay, so you have to always understand that. Number three, if you go to a lender and you're misrepresenting your income, meaning you say you make this crazy amount of money and you don't, a lot of times you can get declined for that, because a lot of lenders now are pulling tax records. They want to make sure your taxes are real. They want to check your W-2s. There's a lot of different alternative bureaus that they're actually using to check to make sure pay stubs are accurate. So all of you who are trying to just finesse the system, you're going to have an issue now, especially with them using Plaid. It's not as ideal to go through that process. So you want to be honest and build up as you can over time, instead of trying to skip to the end and say you're making all this money that you really can't handle. All right. Number four, when it comes to getting approved, if you're applying to a lender and let's say you have 1 or 2 negative accounts on your credit report, nowadays it's almost a waste of time, unless you're dealing with like lenders that have a higher tolerance for negative accounts, maybe like a First Premier card. Then you can do that, or sometimes One Main, depending upon if you paid it off or not. But if you're trying to get higher levels of funding, you're going to run into issues. Okay, and that leads me to number 5. You have to understand how the lenders think. You're not going to know that just based off of your experience and some people you watch on YouTube, or just a few people's perspectives, because the game changes daily. That's why I said it's best to work with people who do this every day, so you can get the best up-to-date insight. And that's where we come in, because we can help you with that process. So if you have questions about funding, you want to make sure you're making the right choice, send us a DM or give us a call. We'll be here to help.